It isn't long before the tranquility of this suburban park is shattered by a verbally abusive boyfriend.
You're scaring
What
me!
are you scaring you?
I need to get away from you.
No, sit down.
There are those who stop to take in the scene and then walk on. Others don't even bother to stop.
I'm asking you to sit down.
We're convinced this guy will get involved. Is he about to say
Where have
something?
you been for 3 days? Excuse me, it's none of your business.
That's all it takes. The man moves on. Later, he told us he was going to call the police. But now, a much different response from two women whose bravery overcomes their fear.
Oh, what's going on? Are you okay?
Ma'am, mind your own business. We have a little
Mind
different.
you my own business when I see you abusing her. Do you want to come with me? Seriously. Come, I'll take you home or take you somewhere.
Go.
She steps in and literally leads the victim out of harm's way.
Well, he'll be at your door tomorrow, won't he? Is he drunk?
No.
Is he on drugs?
I don't know what's wrong with him. You never acted like this before.
Sit down. Just sit.
And now, watch this woman.
Hey, are you okay? Do you need...
Excuse me, this is none of your business. I'm not harassing her. I'm just talking to my girlfriend. She's walking around. I need her to sit down.
Okay, well then stop yelling. This is a public park. You're obviously annoying her and upsetting her. There are groups of people all over the place over here. Do you want me to bring you over to some of them? Would that be better? Come with me. Come with me.
Later, when both women learn the victim is really an actress hired for our experiment, their relief is obvious. But in the moment, they barely gave the danger a thought.
You were in tears as you walked away.
I was scared, and I was walking away thinking, my back is to this guy who I just decided was really dangerous. He could have a gun.
Catherine, this was a stranger. You didn't have to get involved.
I think as a woman, I just felt angry. Like, how dare this big guy abuse this woman?
I just think those women were just very, very brave. They didn't know what was going to happen, and they just knew that they had to take action, and they acted immediately.
It was amazing the number of women who stepped right into this situation and took action.
Colgate University psychology professor Carrie Keating.
They seemed to recognize that not only was there a cost for helping, which was considerable, but for them there would have been a terrible cost for not helping and for leaving our actress in the situation that was dangerous. It was almost as if the men anticipated that there would be some sort of physical fight that would occur.
And what about the fact that our couple is biracial?
It did not cross my mind for a split second. What struck me the most was that she was tiny and he was really big.
Look in my eyes.
I am.
In fact, when this man calls 911, he seems unsure of the couple's race.
He is about 6 feet tall with the green baseball cap on, and she has sort of black afro hair.
What race are they?
They're white.
Both of them?
Yes.
Do you want me to hurt you or something?
No.
But what if we introduce a new couple to the park? Now the abusive boyfriend is African American and his girlfriend, the victim, is white. Will it make a difference?
No, it's not about
Normally, I don't interfere with anything like that unless it looks like there's going to be some serious physical harm.
No.
Let's
I
go.
don't need to leave. I want to sit here. I'm tired.
No, let's go. Let's go.
These women, however, are a different story.
Come on, let's go.
Stop. Stop.
Don't worry about it. I got everything in control. Sorry about that. Let's go. Come on.
But the situation is clearly out of control, and the women hold their ground.
Are you deaf? Can you hear? Can you hear? Huh? Okay, I'll just carry you.
No.
How about that?
Take your hands off her. Excuse me. You know, somebody wanted to call the police, so I wouldn't take her anywhere.
Well, that's fine. They can call the police all they want. How am I making a scene? You creating a scene?
That's when our producer walks up to tell him about our experiment.
I definitely think I was weighing in my mind my fear and what was the right thing to do.
We all did the right thing because we all just knew that we had to stay there until the police arrived. That was enough to do in the situation to ensure her safety.
Okay, so the women are stepping up. But where are the men? We soon get our answer. A young man issues a warning.
Oh, man.
Does having that big dog make him a little braver?
Don't grab her like that, man. I'm serious.
I know you're trying to be a good guy and everything, that's awesome, but you don't understand the situation right here.
You don't touch her, man. I'm serious.
Okay.
I'm gonna come around here in a few minutes. Don't touch her, man. The moment he put his hands on her, I felt like, I should do something about it. At the same time, I felt nervous for her.
Talk about nervous. As our next scene unfolds, we begin to wonder if we're about to get a lot more than we bargained for. Now the abuse has escalated, and the couple draws a crowd. Keep your eye on the tall runner in black, and watch what happens when the boyfriend gets physical.
This is hitting you. That's it.
Hey!
That's it.
Hey! Leave her alone. Go away.
Do you know the situation?
You just kicked her. I just saw you kick her.
Do you know the
I don't
situation
care
before
what
that?
There's no situation to kick a girl.
Okay,
It's time to diffuse things before anyone gets hurt.
Excuse me. My name is John Quinones. I'm a reporter, and this is part of an experiment.
It probably helped that David Young is 6'7", an avid runner. He wants to keep going. So we have to catch up with him later to find out why he intervened.
A lot of people just go on by and did nothing.
You make your choices. Maybe that's a wiser choice. I mean, if I was standing, 40 feet away and had a cell phone, maybe I would have made a different decision. But I was right there. He had just kicked her, so you do what you have to do.
And you checked your pulse with this meter you have.
Yeah, I run around 135 beats per minute, and when I was done, it was clearly over 165, 170. So the adrenaline kicks in. If he had reacted a little bit differently, then the next thing to do was to do something.
If he had been bigger than you?
It would have taken more courage.
And did race make a difference? In our experiment, fewer women intervened when the abusive man was African American and the victim white. Professor Keating has a theory.
It may have been that the women were more threatened by his very physical appearance, and African Americans are often considered to be stereotypically more aggressive than Caucasians.
So that might have been the reason they didn't step in?
They may have been more hesitant for that reason. They didn't take responsibility and step into a situation that was clearly one where intervention was called for.
But for those who did intervene with both of our couples, the motivation was simple, yet strong enough to overcome fear and racial stereotypes. It was the very human need to help someone in trouble.
I walk in this park every morning, and if that it couldn't be allowed to happen. I mean, it just, wasn't right.
When I was able to get her away, I felt really empowered, like, ha-ha,
The reason why people help is complex. We help not only to get a victim out of distress, but we also help in part to set the world right, because most of us have a sense that the world is just in the end, and we'll work toward that goal, and we'll put ourselves at risk in order to accomplish that goal.